How's it going? So the solution is you're probably running the persistor, Redux persistor, and you need to clear local storage so that cache gets cleared, and then this is going to retrigger. Because so that's like the short solution to this, but I'll show you the problem and the solution. Okay. So look, we have a query, right? And then we're transforming the response. So when we're triggering this query, we're gonna console log the response, and as opposed to returning the response, we're just gonna return this object. So naturally, what do we expect? The expected behavior is that data, well, first of all, bear in mind that transform response only works on the data. So we're talking about this part here, current and current data and data. Okay, everything else is the same. So what are you seeing right now is that we're reloading, but the console log is not console logging the response in here. And the reason for that is because, and also if we look at the data, blah blah blah, long story short, we want to have bar in there as well, but we only have full. So the problem is you go here, that's because you're running a persistor, you have to clear the cache. I pressed delete. Okay. Do we need this? We can just delete this as well. Okay. Now cache has been, persistor has been removed. So now it's going to refresh the cache. Alright, so boom. You see, now we can see the response. Okay, so this was the original response. And now we have transformed it. So you see the console log is correctly triggering here. So this was the original response, and now we get foo and bar. So again, the problem is, because you're running a persistor, it gets stuck in the cache. Okay, so again, let's say we, I don't know, change something in here. Let's say we want to put original and we're just gonna put response in here. So we want to put this in here. Okay, again, you're gonna run into this problem where it's stuck in the cache. You see console log is not being triggered. This one here. Okay, so what do? We have to go into application, and then we have to delete. Whoopsie. So now you see the response has been changed. So it's just the way the, I don't know, the caching works. Honestly, this is very buggy. This is very buggy. I would not use this. I saw it used in our project one time, but overall people don't use it, and I can see why, because if the actual response has changed on the API and this stuff is stuck in the cache, the only way is to delete cookies, basically. From user perspective, I'm talking about, imagine a client, he is like, we added some kind of a new field to the response, and we just want to return that field, or we added 2 more fields, whatever. There's no way for client, and we're running a persistor, like client is not going to see those 2 fields because the data is stuck in cache. You see, like, you can reload, it's still going to be stuck. So let's say we remove, let's say foo field is now redundant. We want to remove foo field. You see it's still stuck. It's still here. You can close the browser. It makes no difference. It's because of the persistor, right? Yeah, you see the foo fields in here. So the only way is to actually clear cookies. Yeah, so my take on this is probably not a good thing to use. So now foo has been removed. Okay, take care, bye-bye.